Welcome back to Awesome Blasto. Today I'm doing another PlayStation All Stars. You know, character roster. I know I already made one, but this is the true, updated, better, faster version. So let's do it. So number one, Kratos versus Scorpion. Again, these two are rage, angry characters that would work very well. Plus, Kratos was in Mortal Kombat, so it would be pretty cool to see them together again. Oh, sorry. No. Alright, number two, Dante versus Alucard. That was spell your name? I'm sorry. Again, Alucard might think of him, Dante, as a, vampire hunter. And to Dante, at least, he will think of him as a devil. Because, Dante hates devils. I mean, he was a devil, but this, oh, Dante's origin stuff. Alright, moving on, we have... Number three, Nathan Drake versus the new Croc. I know I said we can use both, but let's just say you people like the new one. No offense. It's just that, yeah, you guys like it. So I decided to put the new Croc for your cries, for your fan cries. So yeah, Nathan Drake versus new Croc. I like to see it. Number four, Awa versus Sartano. Again, he might think of him as a monster and a scary looking man. But Sir Daniel isn't a monster. I mean, he fights monsters, but he's undead. So yeah, pretty reasonable. Number five, Tog versus Parappa Rapper. Again, Tog might accidentally try to accidentally bump the Parappa Rapper. And that's how fight breaks out between these two. At least in my opinion, or my headcanon. Number six, Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter. They were rivals. I know they were rivals in the first game, but they were so good, I think they should be rivals again. Number eight, Tumba Tower versus Sackboy and Sackgirl. Yeah. These two are very adorable. I would like to see them fight, or at least bigger. Come on, guys. Come on, you make gold. PlayStation, fix your game and make a sequel. If you're watching this, make a sequel. And then again, number 8, Radek versus Sam. At least that's how you spell that weird alien's name. I don't know. I'm so sorry, you guys. Again, Radek is a evil dictator, but the only difference here, these two, at least, Radek's more civilized, while this scary looking fella over here is like a zombie with steroids. If you go close to him, he might even try to punch you or at least eat you. Ugh. And number 9, Sweet Tooth versus Ellie from The Last of Us. Again, Sweet Tooth tries to hurt her because Sweet Tooth likes to hurt people, but she will fight back for hurting him back. So that's where the whole shenanigans will start. Number 10, Spike versus Knack, baby. And yes, Spike might think of Knack as a, working for Spectre or at least an evil troll robot. But again, Knack, he won't have that. Number 11, Noah versus Tumba. Again, Noah might think of Tumba as one of the people, or Tumba might accidentally bump into her. That's how the battle. Oh, maybe then Tumba might annoy Nunga to, fighting him. Number 12, Emmett Gray versus Cole. Cole from Infinite. I don't know why they weren't rivals in the first game, but they wish they should be rivals because Cole might think of him as a, conduit in his game. And like he said, you're either going to help me or I'm going to stop you. So that's what the fight will break in. Number 13, Ryden versus Jim Kazuha. Both know how to do very well with the swords. Both are very excellent. The only difference is he's a cyborg ninja, Ryden, and he's a samurai, Jim. Alright, number 14, Haji Mishima versus Darth. Yes, the two. I think Haji Mishima might want Darth's powers because Darth can turn into a dragon or at least a dragoon in his game, and Haji Mishima might want that power and you might think of him as one of the families, for at least the Hajimashima family. Alright, and number 15, Fat Princess versus Elisa Becca for Mega Fly. No, from Back Snacks, I'm sorry. Again, he might think of the cake as a monster, so he might accidentally destroy Fat Princess's cake, and that's how the fight begins. Number 16, Old Snake versus Sly Cooper. Again, I'm using the Old Snake because why not? I think Old Snake needs some love. All thanks to you guys for saying it. And Sly Cooper's a sleazy slide. They both know how to do very well in sneaking. So yeah, definitely. The only difference is, Snake is more of a human, while Sly Cooper is a Cooper. Number 17, Liv and Laga versus Big Daddy. Again, they might accidentally scare Big Daddy's daughter, and that's how the fight continues. Number 18, Cat versus Rayman. Both know how to do gravity stuff. Both can jump really high. The only difference is Rayman has no limbs. And of course, he's more cartoony, while Kate is more serious tone, I guess you could say. Number 19, Isaac Clarke versus Abe. Again, Isaac Clarke might think of Abe as one of the monsters from, Dead Space in Isaac Clarke's game. So yeah, pretty cool. Number 20, Crash Bandicoot versus Spyro. Again, you people like to talk about these characters being rivals, so I won't talk about them. Number 21, Spider-Man versus Dawson World. Again, he might think of Spider-Man as one of the conduits, of course. And Spider-Man might think of Desmond Rowe as a villain, or someone might accidentally hurt someone. He might try to stop him, and that's how the fight will begin. Number 22, Namek versus Grimrock Freddy. Both know how to do guitars, both know how to do instruments. The only difference is, Freddy's an animatronic, while hers is actually an animal who can talk and speak. But yeah, it could be pretty awesome to see in the game. Number 23, Kazuha versus Jim Kazuha. Both might think of them working for, Haji Mishima, or at least Jim might think of him as working for Haji Mishima, and that's how the fight begins. Number 24, Wimmet versus Uber Hero. Again, Wimmet might think of Uber Hero as an enemy, or like a big blocky shadow thingy. And number 25, Alloy versus Astro Boy. Both very, very good at technology. The only difference is Astro Boy is a bot, while Alloy is a human. So yeah. And number 26, Desmond St. John versus Hunter. Both are very good at what they're doing. So yeah, they could be very cool rivals. Number 27, Tiffit versus Chun Li. Both know how to fight. Both are very good at it. The only difference is Chun Li is a martial artist, while Tiffit is a mercenary. And number 28, God of War Boy versus Wonder Shadow of the Colossus. Both have bow and arrow. Both fight kind of like gods. The only difference is Atreus is mostly helps his father, while Wonder here and works with no one. Number 29, Shadow versus Jersey Devil. Both look very edgy. Both are very dark, I guess you can say. So yeah, that's how the battle might begin. Shadow might think of Jersey Devil as one of the evil devil, as Shadow might think, or Shadow might think of Jersey Devil, one of the villains of his game. So yeah. Number 13, Kua versus Raven. Both know how to do magic pretty well. Both are very good at it. That's all I'm gonna say. And number 31, Blasto versus Gex. Both are very funny. Both are very sarcastic. I would love to see them fight, at least in the PlayStation All-Stars universe. The only difference is Blasto, he's human. Of course, he's more galactic. And of course, he's galactic and human. While Gex, he's a TV lover and a gecko, not a human. So yeah, that's the difference. And let's do PlayStation All-Stars Round 2, the DLC. That's right, I'm doing it both, baby. Just for you, one fan. Number 1, River Fox Wolf versus Miles Morales, whatever you spelled her name. Number 2, Croc versus Aiko. Both might run into each other. Both Aiko might think of Croc as a crocodile, but obviously Croc knows how to fight. Number 3, Akuma versus Sub-Zero. Both know how to do martial arts. Both are good fighters. Definitely. Number 4, Kanyua versus Gaoma. Both are a little adorable monsters. I just want to, hug them until they pop. And then, the battle might begin. I don't know. I'll leave it to you guys. Number 5, Scout Heart versus 2B. Both have swords. Both know how to fight. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Number 6, Leon versus Trevor. Now Leon might think of Trevor as a, criminal. He might try to arrest him, but obviously Trevor won't allow that. That's how the fight continues. Number 7, Dr. Nefarious versus Dr. Neo Cortex. Yeah, that's how the fight continues. Both mad scientists, both are very evil. So yeah, and both might be funny to, laugh at. And number 8, Pyramid Head versus Adu Press. I don't know how the fight begins. And number 9, Kazumi versus Cow Fox. Maybe she will try to arrest her, but again, she won't allow it. And finally, number 10, Mega Man versus Doom Guy. Doom Guy might try to attack Mega Man. He might think of him as a robot, evil cyborg. And again, Mega Man won't allow it. And special thanks to Maziwo's film. I'm sorry I butchered your name, but a special thanks to you. Thank you for making this video possible. Have a good day. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.